Hello there, folks. Cranky Old Cuber here. Today I've got a non-cubing related unboxing. I warned you all that I was going to do this, and I'm so excited about what's in this box that I just want to unbox it on camera and see how it goes. So let's get into the box and I'll tell you what we've got. Okay, well, we have a packing slip that probably has my address on it, so let's get that out of there. And what do we have in here? What we have is, this is a kit. Not a kit like, Knight Rider's car, but a kit like a kit that you build. And a bunch of packing peanuts. Yay, packing. Yay, packing peanuts. Everybody loves packing peanuts. All right, so let's get into this bad boy. What is it? Well, it is shrink wrapped. And this is what's known as the AltairDuino. Now, the Altair is an old 8-bit computer, and it came in this blue box, and it was actually, I don't remember the processor that was in it. I think it was the 8080. I don't know. Let's go grab a thing real quick. All right, so I will tell you a few things from Wikipedia here. It's a old microcomputer. All right, and I should have done my homework first, but it's based on the Intel 8080 processor, which is an 8-bit processor, way slower and older than anything in even your junkiest smartphone that we have today, right? But what was cool about it was it had a front panel, a bunch of lights, a bunch of switches, and you programmed it, at least you could, by toggling things into the front panel, and you could step through code and do all kinds of things. Anyway, what this kit is it's got an actual manufactured front panel for an Altair, and it's powered by an Arduino running some code that simulates the Altair computer itself. So it's actually just an Arduino. Nothing groundbreaking about that. I mean, the code to simulate the Altair is kind of cool, is my understanding. But this is a kit, involves soldering and all kinds of various things. So this dude really wanted to make it possible for people to experience the Altair without having to go through the expense of coming up with all of the original stuff from the Altair, because the old machines themselves are very scarce and very expensive, and they're hard to find, that being what scarce means. And they're just like, stock is just, it's making it hard to get them on a budget. And this thing you can get, build, and do everything pretty much that you could do on the Altair, only you don't have to lug around 65 pounds of computer, number one, because that giant blue case it was in had so much stuff in it, and it was built so you could run it over with a truck and it'd still be fine. And so it was very heavy. And so what we have here is we have a front panel, which is acrylic and printed, I think. And then inside, let's go ahead and see if I can get this open, which I may or may not be able to do without doing this. And I really didn't want to do this, but we'll just do it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have this nice wooden case. It's bamboo, actually. And then inside is a printed circuit board, see? And then all the components, including an Arduino Due, right? And this guy is the brains, and it's just a microcontroller. If you don't know what an Arduino is, just go look up the Wikipedia article on Arduino. And then everything you need to build the kit is in here. And like we got, and this looks like an SD card, probably with the software. A bunch of resistors, 150 ohm resistors. That's 150 ohm resistors are for LEDs. And we have some interfaces, and I'm not sure what this, probably serial interface is my guess. Look, a bunch of LEDs. These are awesome. You want these because that's what make the blinking lights. And a bunch of transistors, and transistors are cool. What kind are these? I don't know. Can't tell. Cannot see bifocals will not let me see, but it looks like, oh, 2N 2222s. Yep. Can't remember if those are PNP or NPN, but hey, that's another thing I can throw up on the screen and let you know, as if you guys even cared. But you know, there you go. It looks like a bunch of standoffs, probably for mounting the PC board or mounting the front panel on the PC board, possibly. That's an SD card reader right there. And I don't know what this is. Hard to say. But yeah, bunch of hardware. That's cool. And then this is the magic. These are the switches, and it looks like he couldn't supply them all. Oh no, some of them are double throw and some of them are single throw. So although there are some double throw ones that are red. So I don't know what the difference is between those, but we'll find out when we build it. All right, so and we talked about the Arduino. We talked about, these are just header pins that you have to solder on and you can, you know, connect things to them. I suspect these are for connecting the Arduino to the main printed circuit board. That would be my guess. Oh yeah, you're going to need a USB cable in order to do things. Like, you know, upload code to the Arduino. And this is some kind of ribbon connector. I don't know what this is connecting, but it'll be something. And I'm guessing this might be power, but let's take a look. Yep, it's a power brick. So nothing interesting to see there. And then finally, and this is why I wanted to dig through all of this, this is the thing right here. This guy is the thing that makes this front panel, which is right here, look like an Altair. And again, I'll throw up a picture so you know what I'm talking about. But this was the bulk of the work, right? Was getting this front panel right. And I think he did a great job. So I'll put a link in the description to, if you want one of these things, if you're interested in building one of these, you can go get it. And I think the kit was like $150, something like that, plus probably shipping. I'm not sure. It wasn't too much. Like Altairs these days are going for thousands of dollars, and they're also built on old components and might be prone to failure. I don't know. This guy built with an Arduino. Arduino blows up, you just get a new one. They don't cost that much and you throw it in there. It doesn't quite have the look of the Altair because the Altair comes in that giant blue box, but the front panel looks really cool. And frankly, at this point, that's what I care about. So yay, I have an Altair kit. I'm super stoked. I don't know. I just think this is going to look really, really cool on my shelf with my other historical, you know, 8-bit and old 16-bit computers. So I thought you might enjoy unboxing this. So what I plan on doing actually is documenting the building of this guy, because I think you might find that interesting too. And even if you don't find it interesting, I know Cranky Dave will find it interesting, mostly if he can just, like, you know, make fun of me as I make soldering mistakes and everything. So I guess that's it for this unboxing. I kind of have this nostalgia thing for old computers and old video games and just, you know, stuff that was around when I was a kid that I always wanted and I never could have because we didn't have any money. And so the Altair is one of those things. If you watch War Games, I think you'll see, you know, the movie with Matthew Broderick from like a million years ago. You'll see him using, I think, an Imsai computer, which was basically an Altair clone, only built like to better specs and more reliable. And so that was the thing, one of the things that got me going, wow, I really want one of those at a fairly early age. You know, there was a bunch of other stuff too. But so I'm going to build this. It'll be cool. And you can we'll be able to program it and play with it. And I might even do a whole series about it just for fun. So hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing. And thank you for watching. And we'll catch you at the next video. Cheers.